So, where is Andtons today? And you've probably seen my face in a bunch of different videos, and that's because I like to be the talker. My name's Dave. I've built several companies in the past. I'm an entrepreneur. I hope you're an entrepreneur too. Andtons is in its kind of quasi-startup phase, because what Andtons essentially is we had a call center portion of our retail mortgage business. And the good parts of the mortgage business was that we helped a lot of people buy and sell homes. The bad part is that when the economy kind of does this, so does the business. So to answer one of the questions that we had in the previous video, how do we become recession proof? How do we sustain in all markets? We have to offer things to help more people. We can't just offer mortgages, we have to offer an array of products. And that's what we're building out right now. And we've already got 5 under our belt right at the moment as I'm shooting this video, November 2024. We'll do updates to this video. So yes, I will have different clothes on because you'll see like different updates. If it's wintertime, I might have a beard. You might hear from Eric or Tam or Scott or some of our other leadership people, but I shoot the most videos, so you hear from me a lot. I used to train big groups. I love to be a teacher. I'd have like people from my various branches come in and I'd do lots of training, so you'll probably see me the most. I think I'm a teacher at heart and an entrepreneur second. And I think that'll help you if you want to teach your clients. This is a great job for you. If you want to train our business partners, if you want to train up other staff, this is great for you, right? So a couple things come to mind. In the startup phase, this is an opportunity for you guys to establish your careers. So if you want to be a leader here, if you want to be a manager, if you want to be a recruiter, if you want to be an account executive, you want to be the person that picks out our next office location or buys the next office building, like this is the exciting part to be. Once everything's established, it's a little bit different, right? It changes because we've got standard operating procedures in place. But at this moment, we're building it then from scratch, because we've got the mortgage pillar that's a great and beneficial pillar, and we've got tens of thousands of clients in our system right now that need calls from our AEs, and we love our AEs for it. The AE is the most important part of our business. In case you were wondering, yes, we love our VPs and our AVPs and our SVPs and our EVPs, and that's great. And they get ownership and interest in the company, so they have a vested interest in making sure that everybody in the business is doing good. They get things like profit sharing and the ability to invest into our sister companies. So if that's of interest to you, let us know. But if it's day one for you, you don't get that option. You have to be a loyal, hardworking member of the team to be able to invest. We don't want to let people invest that are going to be with us for a day, week, month, even a year, right? We want people who want to be part of this team, want to retire off of this, want to have that passive income through retirement. That's our person. Loyalty goes a long way today. I'll be loyal to those who are loyal to us, right? So if people are loyal to us, you'll get a lot of cool opportunities handed your way. Anyways, let me go through a couple of things. I talked about having a business on purpose. And so this business is all surrounded helping people. So if you like to help our clients, if you like to help other people grow their careers, if you want to help our business partners, these are important things, right? So I can't think of anything that's more important than helping others. I believe that that's what God put us on this world to do, right? And so I really believe that that's at the core of the business, right? So how do we have a purposeful business? And I think it's a business helping others, right? How do we make it more flexible? And that comes from being able to work from home. As you can see, I am shooting all these videos from my home office. I don't have to drive into an office. Besides, you can see cool things like my guitar over there, right? And so that makes it a little bit more fun, more lifelike. You're sharing the things in your lives. I have like funny things behind me. I got business stuff behind me, right? But I wanted to be kind of minimalist here in this office so I can show you can create whatever kind of lifestyle you want when you're not geo-tethered. When you don't have to drive to the office. I used to have to fly around a lot, travel to other states for work. I mean, true, it was exciting at the time, but it gets old fast. because you can't grow roots if you're constantly uprooting. Does that make sense? Now, some of you might want to do that. You might want to fly to other cities and start groups and locations there. Great, kudos to you. I want people who are different because different makes us better as a whole. There's a reason why we're created white, black, yellow, green, maybe not green. You get the idea, right? We're all different people. We're all different sizes. We're all from different socioeconomic classes, right? This is important because we need different people to make us a well-rounded company. Our differences are our strengths, right? Struggling with a little English today. So anyways, to make it sticky, I really want everybody's voice to be heard. So if you're an AE or VP or recruiter or the person that's sweeping the back room, I don't care. I want to hear what your inputs are. I worked for a gentleman before that said, we've got, 1,000 people in this group. So we've got 2,000 eyeballs that can give us lots of different feedback. Keep your eyes open. Look for opportunities for us to grow and get better, right? Make it think of it as how can we help other people first without damaging the ability to help others, right? So, for instance, people want things like fancier offices and bigger benefits packages and bigger trips and things of that nature, which sound great, right? But the cost of it is, let's take insurance, for example, right? So we're debating at this point, at the time that we're shooting this video, should we invest in health insurance, which on the minimal is $6,500 per person that works in our group, right? And that doesn't cover anything. So if we want something that covers a good amount, we're looking at $10,000 to $12,000 per person. And then with the deductible, that means that if I'm an AE or a financial specialist or a VP or something of that nature, and let's say I've got a big family. Let's say I'm paying almost $2,000 a month in health insurance, right? And the company's paying $10,000 a year for my health insurance. Why don't we just take that money, package it up, and give it to them rather than paying for some evil insurance conglomerate? I don't know. I don't have the answer to that yet. But maybe you do. Maybe you know of a different way that we can give the money to everyone that's watching this video and be able to provide great insurance without hiking prices on our clients, because we want to have the best pricing out there, right? So how do we balance all of that? And you get to help make some of those decisions here in the beginning. 6 months from now, these decisions will already have been made, right? So now you don't have the input that you have right now. Some of you are raising your hand being like, hey, I'd rather have an extra 20 grand a year. I will go get the, generic stuff that's $3 rather than paying the, $20 copay my current insurance has. Some of you are watching this video and you're like, no way, I have $100,000 in, medical expenses. I need to, paying 20 grand a year for insurance is great. That's right up my alley. Awesome. Let's set it up. Let's get it rolling, right? So let's find out what makes the most sense. And at the beginning, we have the opportunity to make these choices, right? So that's part of being sticky, part of keeping your ears to the ground and knowing what's coming up next, right? I think things like 401k are outdated. I think the old business model in general, the system that I've been stuck in for many, many years, and you've probably stuck in currently, right? Where you work your 9 to 5 for 40 years of your life and then try to retire off of maybe some type of weak pension. And listen, I worked for a Fortune 50 company. I was a VP. My pension sucks. It's terrible, right? And I look at people like the Elon Musks of the world, the Jeff Bezos of the world, the guy that owns Virgin Airlines. Like, those guys aren't worried about a pension or a 401k. What are they doing that's different? They've got stock options in their company and in other companies. That's something I want to offer here. Is that something that interests you, right? Like, those are things that Elon doesn't make a big salary. He doesn't get a salary, right? He gets billions of dollars in stock options. That's pretty awesome. Let's do like what wealthy people are doing. Smarter people than me are doing, right? I want to copy smarter people. I hope you want to copy smarter people too, right? So that's just one of the thoughts that we're going with as we build this out. You might have been an HR director in the past and you're like, hey, I've got a good in on this. I would love to hear it because I've worked with tons of HR directors in the past and you all have really great ideas, amazing ideas. I've worked with some of the best sales leaders I can think of and they had amazing ideas. So let's all chip in with our voices and let's make this an amazing spot, right? We're already recession proof. We're not geo-tethered. We don't have a cap on income. You literally can come on board and make $250,000 this year. You can make $500,000 this year if money's important to you. Maybe helping other people is important to you. You can help 2 to 3 people an hour. Right now, we're saving people on average like $300 and some off of their mortgage payment. To some of you, that's a lot of money. To others, it's not. I'll take an extra $300 a month. I don't know if you will or not, but I sure will. You know, I'm pretty excited about that. Maybe we're chopping some years off the mortgage. Maybe we're skipping a couple of payments in addition to that. Maybe we're giving them some cash out to pay out their high credit interest debt, right? We're doing a lot of good for humanity. And I think that's really, really important. I think, you know, one of the questions that we had was, how can we be AI proof? There it is. I think AI is going to take a lot of jobs. Maybe it's taking your job, right? Maybe it's taking the jobs of people that you know. Let the robots do all the nitty gritty work, right? Let's care about other humans and let's help other humans. I think fellow humans are going to be the best at helping other humans and not bots. I think the bots are going to be great for monotonous tasks that you and I really don't want to do anyways, right? Let's let the bots do those. 100% clear on expectations. Now that is important to me because I'll tell you something. When I was climbing the corporate ladder, the executives could change the rules of the game at any point in time. None of that's going to happen here because that gives me eye twitch, right? You have a clear roadmap to wherever your career wants to take you, wherever you want to go with your career. You have a clear roadmap. You hit X, Y, and Z. You shoot over an email to like Eric or somebody over in HR and just say, hey, listen, I qualified. I'm ready for my promotion. He's going to be like, yeah, congrats. Let's celebrate a little bit and let's get you moved on. There is no like, hey, it's all subjective related to the boss or the next executive or company stock options or whatever the case is. None of that stuff. None of that blurriness. It's all clear. It's all clear. It's like wearing spectacles, glasses, right? We can see. There's no hidden handshake stuff like in so many corporate Americas these days. And if you've been there, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And it's even hitting small companies too. Anyways, I digress. I'll get away from that topic a little bit because I don't want to insult anybody, but there's too many, in my opinion, there's too many secret handshake things that are going on out there that need to be eliminated. My personal opinion is that we all need a clear roadmap to success to get to whatever position is best for us. We all deserve to be on the right seat on the bus, right? If there's something that I'm missing or something that's really close to your heart or important to you and it would make this job, this occupation more meaningful, reach out to me. I'm literally just david@andtons.com. Literally, it's that easy. And we want to make positive changes, especially if you're a team member that's working hard, putting forth the effort. Like you'll notice the month one bonuses for no matter what role you're in, right? The month one bonuses are a lot. And why do we pay so much in month one? Is because I've discovered, and the rest of us have discovered, and you've probably discovered this too, that those people that hit the ground running are always in the lead. They're always the winners, right? The people who hit the ground and they're like, I think I'm going to pull my foot back up. It's a little bit cold today. I'm going to roll over in bed and take a couple more hours. Those people typically aren't very successful. You know it and I know it, right? So we want to reward effort in month one. Notice how everything in this business is run by effort plus skill set. Actually, it's effort times skill set equals results, right? So your effort plus your talent times your talent is going to give you the results that you want, right? So that is what this whole thing is built off of. Effort times talent equals results. So I want you to put in all the effort that you can up front, because I personally know that you're going to do amazing if you give it your 110% right off the bat. Everybody does. Everybody does. And you might win immediately. It might take you a minute, depending on what your talent is. But if you're giving it 110% effort, you've got a much better chance to win than just about anybody out there. Because honestly, knowing what I know now, I wish I could take it to like myself, David, back 20 years ago when I was first getting into the corporate chaos, right? Just shaking me, be like, hey, listen, you need to be more entrepreneurish, like what we have here at Andtons, right? But if you need the structure in the products, basically you're entrepreneurs and we're giving you the structure and the products to be successful. It's up to you if you want to be successful or not. It's not up to me. It's up to you. It's up to you if you want to be promoted. It's up to you if you want to make $1 million a year. It's up to you if you want to work from Michigan, Texas, Tahiti, right? It's up to you if this is going to be a retirement for you for the rest of your life. It's up to you if you want to get your family members and your kids and your brother and your sister-in-law and your mom and dad all involved. You can hire them for your team. If you're growing a team, it's up to you. This is up to you. Your success is up to you. So I hope you enjoyed this video today. There, you got the lights out on me, so it means it's time to rock and roll. Have a good one, and cheers to your future success.